I stood there for a full minute with my mouth slightly opened. She didn't say anything else, just called my aunt and told her I would be on the way to visit for a long time. At that point, I was too angry to keep crying. I just shoved my main outfits and charger into a plastic bag before storming out into the Uber parked outside. My veins ran cold, but 5 minutes later, I completely forgave my mom because that's when she called me. "Honey, I'm sorry, but you're safer this way," she was whispering, voice shaking. "Your sister's jealousy has gotten out of hand." Turns out, a week ago when my mom complimented me, my sister cut the brakes on her car. My mom was too scared to go to the police because Haley threatened that if any authority figures got involved, she would commit suicide. Suddenly, it all made sense. I could tell from her tone that she regretted the way she raised Haley too, but I didn't. You see, Haley now believed she was on top of the world, that nothing could knock her down, that I was the lesser half, and I was about to show her just how strong the power of underestimation can truly be. My Aunt Sarah lived about an hour away in a small apartment. She was my mom's younger sister and always seemed to understand that something wasn't right with how my parents treated me. When I arrived at her place with my plastic bag of belongings and tear-stained face, she didn't ask questions. She just hugged me and showed me to her spare room. "You can stay as long as you need," she said, helping me put my stuff away. I nodded, not really sure what to say. I'd never had an adult just help me without conditions before. Aunt Sarah's apartment was the opposite of our pristine family home. It was cozy and cluttered, with mismatched furniture and walls covered in colorful art. The spare room had a twin bed with a patchwork quilt and a small desk by the window that overlooked a community garden. For the first time in years, I felt like I could breathe. That night, I called Thomas and told him everything. He was horrified and wanted to go to the police right away. I explained why we couldn't, at least not yet. Haley's threats weren't empty. She'd always been dramatic and unpredictable. If she thought she was cornered, there's no telling what she might do. "So what's your plan?" Thomas asked. I didn't have one yet, but I knew I needed evidence. Proof that Haley was dangerous, not just to me, but to herself and others. Something my mom couldn't ignore or explain away. The next day, Aunt Sarah helped me enroll at the local elevated school. It was weird being the new girl, especially mid-semester, but it was also kind of freeing. Nobody knew me as the ugly twin or Haley's sister. I was just Leah. I found myself smiling more, raising my hand in class, even making a few acquaintances. Without Haley's shadow looming over me, I discovered parts of myself I never knew existed. I joined the photography club and found I had a good eye for composition. The club advisor even suggested I consider art school after graduation, something I'd never dared to dream about before. Thomas drove out to see me that weekend. We went to a movie and got ice cream after, and for a few hours I almost felt normal. But when he dropped me off at Aunt Sarah's, reality came crashing back. My phone had 3 missed calls from my mom and a text that just said, "Call me, emergency." "It's Haley," she whispered. "She's been going through your room, destroying your things. She says she's going to find out where you're staying. Because I'm afraid of what she'll do if she finds you," my mom said. She's not well, Leah." After we hung up, I sat on the edge of my bed trying to process everything. My own twin sister had tried to call me. My mother had chosen to send me away rather than deal with Haley. And now Haley was hunting for